Crazy transition in music.
I know, right?
I'm gonna make this my ringtone. Just good stuff.
Crazy
That's how I
ringtone.
want to wake up in the morning.
You're never gonna get calls anyway, so it doesn't matter. Do you know
My
something
phone
weird?
doesn't ring.
Do you know my phone is always on silent? Like I've never heard my ringtone.
Yeah,
I've never heard it
my
vibrate.
phone has never rung ever.
I've never felt it vibrate. I've never
vibrates.
heard it ring.
But I have a ringtone set up, and it's always been on vibrate. And it's like, why did I go
Soldier
through
Boy,
the effort?
kiss me through the phone.
What?
No, but I don't even have vibrate on. Like my phone is just always it like lights up, but nothing else. Always.
Damn.
For
I think
like since I got my first.
If you have your phone constantly on noise in public, I think you're deranged.
Or
Your
a
phone
senior
just
citizen.
rings and it's like full volume.
I hate when people decide to go on like the phone with somebody and they decide to have it on speaker and they're like, well, and they're arguing like, bro, just like.
If you
In
do
the middle of the
that in
store.
public,
All right. Weird way to get into this week's episode.
Throwing hands.
Welcome back to episode
I
19.
can't hear us in my own headphones. Is that because I was turned down when the music was blasting?
Yeah,
Is
pick
that
one.
fun?
Either you can
guys hear
hear or
me?
you can't.
Why does it have to be so black and white?
So, welcome back to episode 19, where today we discuss Adam's hearing problems, Adam's vision problems, as well as his back problems.
This is an
age.
intervention.
This is how it happens.
Is that better?
Too many metal concerts and skateboarding my whole life. I have no back. No
Keyword his
legs.
whole life. He's in his 40s.
Sir, not yet. Soon.
He was there when they
I'm pretty
invented
close.
skateboarding. But
He was there just boarding because they didn't have wheels
I
yet.
did the first 900.
oh man, so last week was a pretty good, showcase of the winners and stuff like that. I missed out, but it
Yeah, you
looks
did.
sick. Like there were some big battles that happened last
My
week.
favorite
There's
car
some
moved
good ones.
on. I was cheering loud in your honor because I know when your car moves on, you fucking scream. So sorry to our viewers in advance if Hard John acts up and gets loud when the
I'm gonna
results
get
are-
rowdy today.
Or
Yeah,
announced.
rowdy.
But it's going to be an exciting episode because we find out who our top two finalists are.
We do.
Top
We are
two.
eliminating
That's insane.
two. It's like Beast Games again. By the end of this episode, half of you are going home, and it's not random chance.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
you
audience
won't be
decides.
going home with like 5K or 10K.
It includes the people who have already been beaten voting, so it is kind of Beast Games-esque.
It is pretty beast
Don't,
gamesy.
don't sue me, Jimmy.
Actually, if you'd like to sue us, we would love the attention, Jimmy, please.
Luke says all of us getting gray hairs, but Adam is really the one going through it. Yeah, thanks, dog, because that's the truth.
Yo, I've honestly learned that there's a lot of Adam hate in the comments, and thank you guys. Bring back bullying.
Yeah, shout out my haters. Okay, so I think we're gonna start off pre-TBG stuff. I don't have the schedule in front of me, so I'm just waiting for something to happen.
For the schedule to pop up, or for
Yeah.
well, you have to first go to the schedule. We are going to start with a few different segments today. So before TBG, you can take this one on.
I can take it on. Okay. Y'all are not prepared today.
What? No.
What's going on? Anyway,
I'm looking at the sheet and there's stuff I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna let y'all lead that one.
we're going to be flipping through, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
our newest PASMAG issue.
Oh,
Wait, we have it.
We're gonna give
Well-
the viewers a little sneak preview.
We're going to give them a little sneak preview.
sneaky.
Sneaky.
Wait, are we doing this digitally?
Yeah, we have.
I see.
By the way,
Digital effect.
Clearly-
Digital effect.
Oh, for
clearly Adam and I haven't seen it.
So this is the first look
So-
of
Hell
our
yeah.
newest issue.
hell yeah.
Issue number 178.
I love the cover already. IS300. Oh,
T's R34, which is no longer in that livery. It's Millennium Jade, and he ruined it. Don't at me.
yeah.
Ooh,
It's
I like
those are
them
fighting
both.
words.
The Millennium Jade's bad.
Yo, zoom in on that picture of us at the desk. How dirty did you do us, PD? How bad are the face freezes?
everyone's got resting.
There's
bitch face.
clearly a running joke
No,
here at
I see-
PASMAG
I see
where
it.
anytime one of us is used for a thumbnail or an image, the designers go out of their
You-
way to find the funniest face freeze and make that
Wait.
the thumbnail.
You should have seen what PD did to me the other week for the back. So this is a double cover issue.
Double issue.
And one of the pictures on the back was me looking like I got hit by a train. I was like, what did
wearing-
you do?
I'm wearing a sweater in that photo, and I lost it, and I'm really upset because I really like that sweater, but that's a different.
In which one?
Oh, look, James's
go
car.
back a slide.
James is in the chat.
Hey.
Hello,
Hey,
sir.
hello.
Little
Hey, my
sneak
car's
peek
in the
for you.
magazine. I see it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like we mentioned,
I'm
if you had
famous.
submitted to the show and your car was even halfway decent, even if you didn't get this gigantic multi-spread feature, you're represented here.
Oh no,
We
I was
want
just in the
everyone to
just in the rally on the top right.
be-
In the little.
That's all rally coverage. So part of this upcoming issue, or this available issue, whatever you want to call it, is the rally coverage from last year. So if you missed out, and if you're like, do I join the rally this year, and you still
Hell
somehow
yeah.
haven't made up your mind, this might be to pull people off the fence, maybe a little bit.
We have a serious question. Is Adams 240 going to be on the Toronto or wherever to New Jersey?
Oh, I have a
Jersey
serious
rally this
answer.
year?
Not a chance.
Wait, what? No?
I don't know, man. When's the rally? Like June?
June.
Yeah, no chance.
What?
I have not. It's a bare shell.
Yeah, you could get it done. How much? Well, you don't have to do the full interior. You could just get the engine running.
If you can swap a whole everything out of one car into the other here in Toronto, hit me up. We're gonna make it happen.
But wait, wasn't it running before you
The other
started
car,
whole
yeah,
chassis
the other
switch?
car is like good and driving and ready to rock and roll. It's just ugly and has no arrow and no anything on it.
A few separate off topics. I'm going to be at Slandanuff, Ohio, beginning of May.
Ohio.
If anybody wants to come say hi, come check out some cars, etc., etc. I'm going to be there the whole weekend in Ohio, so let's do some fun car stuff. And also, the end of April, I'm going to be driving from Miami back to Toronto, so across the country again in my S15.
In the S15.
So if anybody has also any cool car events, we're going to put the dates or something on our social media or any cool
Shit, in
shops.
April?
End of April,
I
yeah.
feel like there's a Road Atlanta something or other.
There is around that time, but if anybody has any cool events, etc., or any cool shops, cool stuff you want us to check out, hit us up. We're going to be
Hell
doing
yeah.
a fun road trip and getting some fun coverage about that.
Yeah, but to answer your question, hard maybe. I'm trying. I'm going to try real hard.
You could get it done.
I'm going to try. I would love to do it again. And if not, I'm going to find a car this time. I'm not going to set this one out. The Vegas one's another story. We'll get to that later.
That's another story.
Now, what type of car would you drive if you could choose one? Like an SUV,
I mean,
truck?
if I could choose one,
Yeah.
His 240.
Porsche 918. What are we talking about?
Okay,
If I could
okay.
choose one.
Realistically, though, like if you were to, put him in a,
His
in a
Lexus.
If I just go on
Yeah.
Turo and find a car for the New Jersey rally,
that's kind of
I don't know. Maybe
Because
what's practical and fun?
didn't you do something similar for Utah?
Yeah, we ended up with the Ford Bronco from
Yeah,
Bucking
yeah.
Broncos. Honestly, hindsight 2020, sports car next time. Because everyone else on the rally is in a sports car, and I'm in this big
And you're
friggin'
trying to
truck, like, trying to
keep up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could get annoying. Especially on a rally, whereas you don't want to get left behind.
Luke says, sorry, I was grabbing a coffee. What am I doing? And Gus says, putting Adam's engine in. Yeah, Luke, pull up. I can pay you in pizza.
And
Oh God,
beers.
do I have to?
No, but the rally's really good for pace-wise, I think, because you always find like your breakout group of people that I go to the bathroom a lot on drives. I'll be the first to admit it. I get made fun of for it a lot. I do. Sue me.
I'm in the same boat.
Small
drink a lot of
blotto.
water.
But you
while I
drive.
drive.
Adam drives like 15 under the speed limit, so he's not part of my.
Definitely.
He is not part of my
that's
rally
me.
group.
Let the record state that I do not speed on the rally.
I have never sped in my life.
Never do that.
Because your cars can't go that fast.
Damn.
But yeah, that's your preview of the issue. We got off topic, but there you go. There's so much more. There's so much more than the PAS365 rallies and the features and all the cars from the podcast. There's a lot going on this year. So as you can see, it's going to be a packed year.
Busy.
Yeah. Dude, and it's nice that like everyone that submitted their cars into the podcast got like a little snippet into the magazine.
Yeah, you got a little.
With like minor exceptions.
Even if you
your
had
car
to
was junk.
sit
It was
here
really
and
bad.
listen to us like, semi-roast your freaking car for like 5-10 minutes, like
We gave you something.
we
for
gave
it.
you a little something. We
Yeah.
threw you a
I'm-
bone.
I'll admit, I'll be the first to admit, I'm pretty mean when it comes to
I'll admit.
talking about people's
you're,
cars.
You're a sweetheart, Youssef.
Talking about people's cars. Most people's. I'm gonna admit, Volkswagen suck. This is like a general umbrella statement.
It's okay. There's none in the top 4. We don't have to be that nice to them.
Like just as an umbrella, they're all the same. They have the same 3 wheels they put on them, the same 4 body kits, the same 2 exhausts, the same stage 2 plus
Same
whatever.
fitment on every.
Every Volkswagen is the exact same, and they all suck.
I will say though, Volkswagens have like some of the best fitment from the factory. Like you see a brand new
You know what?
Volkswagen,
That's not wrong.
and then
Yeah,
you
because-
see the fitment, and then you see like some old lady driving, and you're like, wait, she didn't spec this out herself.
Mark 4s, Mark 5s, Mark 6s can all have good fitment because they're all worth 18 blueberries, so you don't care if you cut the fitment. You can get another one tomorrow.
Blueberry currency is wild.
Well, that's what our parents paid for their houses. So like 18 blueberries and 2 handshakes.
2 handshakes.
My parents just paid a cow. Like,
Yeah, checks out.
all right. So, double cover means double the goodies.
There's also the drop. they want us to mention this. I wasn't briefed on this, so I'm just going. I'm winging it here. But as you can see there in the bottom, there's going to be like a lifestyle. We used to do this like way back in the day with print issues, and we kind of got away from it. But I think it was important. It was like trending stuff and like what's happening in the car world of all kinds. So like new products, lifestyle stuff, anything that's like really happening at the time of the thing going together, the magazine going together.
Whether or not everybody thinks it's cool or not, it's something
exactly.
that's like,
for example,
current.
a Cybertruck with wide body fenders. But if you're developing something, you're working on something, this is your chance. We say no free plugs. This is your chance to get a free plug. If it's cool enough, I'll plug it. We'll throw it in the magazine because it's cool, you know?
Like, we've come across shit.
If it sucks, I will roast you via email.
Straight to your inbox.
It'll take 3 to 5 business days, but you'll get the message.
Like, this is a lot of these products are stuff that we've come across like on our own time on Instagram or anything like that, and then we're just like, damn, like, you know, I would buy a
Look at
lanyard.
the die-cast car. Super cool.
Yeah, I would want this for my room. You know, I probably wouldn't
want
buy
that
a
race
Mansory
Windbreaker.
Cybertruck, but that is kind of sick to look at. And
if we sold all of our cars combined, we could afford the
like
rear
one
wing.
fender, yeah. No, I love the Rays Windbreakers. Those are sick.
Those are gangster. I
That
like
is
them.
fire.
Like anything like car related is fucking.
Mikey
baller.
has one. I'm always jealous of it.
Ooh, Mikey, we're coming for you.
Every time I go to California, Mikey just shows up in his
guy.
sweet JDM Windbreakers.
We are robbing him.
But yes, that's your preview. We can't show you anymore, otherwise we'd have to kill you. This is top secret information. Order it. Order it or die.
We have a comment from Luke saying Adam needs a Forester, and I'm tired of him not agreeing with me.
I have opinions on Subarus. I think I would lease a Subaru. It would be sick. I wouldn't modify it, and I would bring it back to the dealer when it becomes a problem and get a new one.
Adam's opinion on Subarus is the same as mine for Volkswagens, that they suck.
I don't think they suck. I think they're like great for their good years.
until the
They're
warranty.
good till they're
expires.
not. I'm actually down for a Subaru Forester.
My perspective on
Subaru, hook it up.
my perspective on EuroCars has changed because of BMW. All of the ones I've owned have all been really high mileage because I can't afford the low mileage version of the car I want, obviously. My E46
I've been
M3 had 370,000 kilometers on it. My current daily E70 X5 diesel, 400,000 on it.
Big flex.
Big flex. And it doesn't feel like a 400,000 kilometer car. It's just a nice place.
Yeah, if you put the volume up high enough, it'll sound fine.
It actually makes no weird shakes. It's deleted. Sorry, it's not deleted.
It's
for legal
deleted?
purposes. It's not deleted.
Wait, what's deleted?
I did not delete the emission system.
It's quality
Okay.
deleted. So moving on.
So we were gonna do
An event.
event recap.
We have an event once again. You guys have really been digging the event stuff, so I'm happy that you guys like it because I also like to take a look at what's happening around the world and at these car events. And this is a really good format to do it because I don't actually have to fly down and go to these events. I can just watch from here. So first of all,
Mercy.
we want to thank Merrick for submitting this one.
Shout out.
Is it him that took all the video?
Yes.
Hell yeah, Merrick. And I'm pretty sure we have him on the phone. We'll get him on in a second. I'm just going to oogle. Oh my God, look at the drag
This
setup
event
Mark
looks
5.
sick.
That's crazy.
Super section.
It is a super section. There are so many drag spec Supras on the street now. It's absolutely diabolical.
I really want to go
Guys
to
just rolling around on slicks and beadlock wheels
Yeah.
on street
As soon as you
cars.
see the rears on like 15s or 16s, you're like,
I really wanted to go
Oh.
to Riverside.
That was
Go
sick.
back to that. That was
was
the coolest
sick.
thing at the friggin' show. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do that again.
Again.
what were
again.
those
Damn.
called? Those are
That's a Nissan Sefiro, is it?
SEMA or Safiro?
Or SEMA?
Or whatever. SEMA
That's
maybe.
like,
I don't
That's
know.
so fire.
that is
10 out of
Yeah,
10.
images are
No
so
notes.
yep.
Final connection style.
I really want to
Canards.
go to Riverside, but it's right when I'm in peak exam season right now. So I literally
That
can't.
E36
I
is
really
also
wanna go.
insanely sick. Yo, this is a really good
What?
show.
Nice.
This is good stuff. Is this on the street? This is just like a street venue? Like, what's going on here?
Let's ask Merrick.
Merrick, you with us, dog?
Merrick.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, what's
Hey.
going on, man? First of all, how was the show, man? How's the
Oh my
experience?
god. Well, as you see, it's packed.
Yeah,
There
no
were
kidding.
so many cars. it was amazing. They had all kinds of things from your exotics to your JDM to your American Muscle to I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but you're gonna see it here in a second. This crazy Scion.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of top high quality builds, drift cars, all
Oh.
kinds of stuff. It was amazing.
Yeah, this is good.
Yep. I feel like all shows in Tennessee, for some reason,
They're the 10s you see.
You're fired. Oh, there's the crazy
dude.
Scion. Holy
Oh my
hell.
God, bring back the Scion
Look at
hamsters.
this.
Holy crap. We
That's
need
a
that.
sick beat
Yeah.
user. Just accidentally roasting the Scion with the sound effect. Oh, that's fire.
more than we can afford, pal. More than
Ooh, I like that.
that's really nice.
This
The
is a
cream
really
yellow.
good quality show. I'm down with everything I've seen so far. I would drive that Scion
Yeah.
to the beach, like unironically. That's like proper
And
beach
you don't live
cruiser.
close to the beach.
And I don't live close to the
That's
beach,
a long
brother.
drive.
Yeah. So, what was like the overall vibe of this place? Was it? I mean, you can see that it's packed. Did it feel like a crammed show? Was it chill? What was going on over there?
I mean, it was definitely crammed because there were so many people there, which was awesome, and it's good for the car community that it is this big. And I guess it's this big. This is my first time I've ever been, and I guess traditionally it's been more of kind of a stance show, but this year they kind of switched it up and did a lot of different crazier builds. And,
Hell yeah.
all the stuff was just
Holy
it was very clean. Everything that you see on the inside was awesome. Did you guys see the HKS R32?
Yeah,
Hell
the full
yeah,
with the
dude.
HKS seats and the wheel.
Yeah, but did you see the switch on the inside?
Yeah, the
all-wheel
all-wheel
to
drive.
rear wheel.
With that label maker
All-wheel
labels.
to rear wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
sick.
That's wild.
Oh, there's Willie's car. I
I was
know
gonna
we're
say that
close
car's
to
pretty
him.
local, yeah.
Dude, what an insane! This is the one where I kind of wish I did fly down and go see the show.
Yeah, it was awesome. This was technically a 2-day show. What they do is the day before, everybody kind of parks inside and kind of gets like a sunset type vibe, and it was really awesome.
So there's an indoor and an outdoor section, is what I'm gathering here, because it looks like some stuff is on the street when I see the clips roll by.
Yeah, it's kind of a half street where the pavilion is. There's a road that runs through, and they shut it down on both sides, and then they park it out on front. And then, of course, all the cool stuff, the vendor stuff, all that stuff's on the inside. Everybody, I mean, there's cool stuff outside, don't get me wrong. I just think there's just not enough space to put everybody that put in it. But yeah, no, it was huge. It was absolutely huge.
The quality's through the roof. I want to hone in on something you said a couple minutes ago when you said like it used to be a stance show. It's less like that now, and I think there's a handful of car shows and car events that have kind of moved in that direction in the past. I want to say like even as far back as 5 years, but especially recently. Do you see that on like you visit a lot of shows? Do you see a lot of them kind of, or even not the show, but the cars there? Do you see them moving away from that in a way?
I see a good mix. Like some of these shows, something like Riverside, where they only do it once a year.
Right.
It's perfect to have such a good mix. I mean, as you've seen, there's drift cars, there's race cars, there's street cars, it's stance cars, it's everything. And I think it's good because it used to be if your car's not lowered, you're not getting in.
Right.
Like it
Like
doesn't
the
matter
shows
that
where the whole
it
show
doesn't
is
matter
about
that
fitment.
Right. It doesn't matter that you changed engines or did something cool with the turret. Like, it didn't matter. If your car wasn't stamped, it's nothing. But I definitely see it changing, and I think it's good.
Yeah, I
really
think
do.
that's for the better entirely. I think a
because the
stance
quality
is
build
cool for
doesn't
its own
have to
thing.
be stamped.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
I know this car.
Yeah, I think the whole like trend has been shifting away from stance cars. Like everyone's been kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of near the end of its phase.
I think people have been either getting way more
nice.
stancy and way more committed or completely getting rid of it.
Yeah, there's not
no
that
more in
middle
between.
ground where like, yeah, I drive it on the street and it has like -10. Like, no one cares.
No, you're either -16 or you just got rid of
Yeah,
your back
either you
guard or your
fully
static
commit
guard,
or
you're
you're
not
just-
anymore, yeah.
I think we started seeing that shift with SEMA in recent years where like it went from very, very showy stuff, which was the center of attention, to now it's like very motorsportsy stuff that became the center of attention.
Yeah.
like
But there's
time
still
attack
people still
styling.
aren't driving them.
Yeah.
And it's also YouTuber builds. Yeah, they used to be like, all right, how much stance can we put on this and make it the most wild car?
It
But
reached
now-
a critical mass where now it's like, yeah, cool, dude. Nobody cares. It's
No
been
one
done
cares
1,000
anymore.
times. Do something cool.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for.
Like, if you're at a show and you see somebody with -20 degrees of camber, it's like, okay.
Sick,
we
dude. You
don't
took
care.
the bus.
You're gonna drive home and then flip your tires.
No, he's not going to drive.
Yeah.
He's going to trailer it because he took the bus.
I drove with a lot of camber for a very long time. It's not fun. It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Tires are expensive. Axles are expensive.
I like how this keeps going. It hasn't looped yet. I'm
See,
just
look what I
watching,
mean? That
like,
entire row of
incredible-
the exact same car.
Do
Yeah,
like
it
the
was
styling of
long.
those. Though.
Oh, donks. That's
It was a
sick.
long video. It was another one I had to cut down all the way down.
No, this is awesome.
No,
dude.
yeah, but this is sick.
Don't-
This is like
Don't you ever apologize for sending me
very
this.
quality.
There honestly was too much to show. Like
can
there
see
was. That's why there was a lot of like wide shots of just kind of what's going on. But there's too much. There was way too much.
Whoa, yo, Youssef, there's our plane.
Or John and I were talking about getting a company plane.
There it is.
The plane is sick.
Dude, this is wicked.
In this economy?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
we need
man.
a soundbite of Youssef saying that.
The economy's crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
Did something stand out at that show that was like
Four-door?
your personal favorite, Merrick? Anything that like really jumped out?
It's the very last car in the video, and it's the cleanest S15 I've ever seen in my life.
What was it, the silver one?
You clearly have not seen
Yeah.
Oh man, I see it.
Oh, is that
Oh,
a
that car
26?
is
That's
so
good
sick.
stuff. Wait, I think I recognize this car.
Whoa.
that. That is really
I think this was
That's
in
really
SEMA
nice.
a few years ago. If it's the same one I think it is, and it very much looks like it because it had a yellow RB as well.
Yeah, that S15
Fire.
was pristine
Yeah,
all
that's
the
good
way
stuff.
around. I talked to the owner. He's super cool, super nice, very, very humble guy. He just loves bringing this car out. He's from Florida, but yeah, that car is.
Yeah, that's a 10.
His
From top
license
to
plate is
bottom.
just S15.
Yeah,
That's
oh
good.
yeah.
That's kind of
Good.
sick.
That's a good
Dude.
plate.
Well, first of all, we really appreciate the event coverage, man. I hope you had fun out there and got what you were looking for at the show. And we also appreciate you calling in and joining us for the podcast because this has been fun, dude.
Yeah, thank you
Really
so much.
appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, sick.
Yeah, of course. I love it. I love it.
Dude, if you're headed to any other shows, you need a media pass or whatever, we always got you. So hit us up anytime and we'll see what we can do.
All right, sure will.
All right. Merrick, thanks again, brother.
Appreciate you, dude.
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care.
Appreciate it.
Have,
All right.
have a
bye.
good one.
Okay.
Quality event.
Question for the chat here before we continue moving on.
All right, chat, you listening?
That license plate on that S15 was just S15. What is the coolest custom plate you've ever seen?
Yo.
I saw a RAR XD one the other day.
Okay. No, that's a
pretty
great
good.
I was
segue.
like,
I
oh
saw
my
the
God.
most diabolical license plate I've ever seen pulling into the area where the studio is on a Mustang. KYS space XD. I have no idea how that was
By the
passed.
way,
That is
better one.
so insane.
there's a better one. There's somebody with a pink something Subaru Impreza WRX STI, and the license plate is Lady STI.
Oof.
That's a crazy one. On a pink STI.
Damn.
RXD is my brand.
Yeah, I like seeing the license plates that are 010101.
I know.
L I.
I'm a
Luke
big
in all caps. Listen, the RXD is my, or RAR XD is my brand.
Because I love
Yeah, that
custom
checks
plates.
out.
I love custom plates. My builds all have them. So I love original ones. Like, it actually just makes me happy when not just your name and then the car you have, you stupid idiot.
I think I have to do it with this like final finished S13. I think the final step is like actually get.
Can I pick your custom plate?
No.
I have a list of one Service Ontario will allow. My S15 has May Run. The legitimate registered license plate is May Run. I got pulled over in Georgia in the middle of the night for that license plate and boxed in by 4 cops in October.
Yeah, I'm not letting you pick my plate.
That was a bad one.
I have one in mind. We'll see if I can get it and stuff. But
Yeah, Youssef.
I don't
you
even know how many
what's
letters.
It's going to be
it is.
Adam S13.
funny? No, you know what my plate is for my IS?
What?
John's 2J. It's literally my name and 2J.
Checks out. I'm actually not surprised.
Yeah,
I would not put it past you.
What a nerd.
There's a couple plates in the chat here.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. Grilled
Where the
cheese.
plates
Everyone's
are.
saying their own
Grilled
friggin'. Don't say your own plates, you weirdos.
I
Too
said my
low
own
for
plate,
you. Never seen another V12 STI plate. Well, yeah, John. No kidding. Lot of love for the RAR plate, which is hilarious. Luke says KYS is just keep yourself safe. How could I be so wrong? That's the one.
How did they approve May Run?
I mean, hey, they were probably thought you were talking about your engine.
No, when
Or the month.
when I got pulled over,
The engine may run.
because when I got pulled
May
over in my
not.
S15 for it, they're like, "What's your?" They thought I was street racing and from like, whatever Georgia, the state that I was in, and I was literally like, "No, like sometimes the car starts, sometimes it doesn't," and there's just like GSP with his hand on his gun next to me. I'm like, "Guys, relax." I was doing 10 under the speed limit, please.
Yeah, don't let Youssef pick your plates. Unless it's falafel, but he already has that one. so.
I have falafel as well. That's actually not on a car right now. It's not registered to anything. I gotta change that up real quick.
Wait, somebody got their plate in Cali revoked? Yikes.
Yeah, what are you doing later? That's a good one.
Buddy of mine is EBT for me.
Anyways, moving on from the custom license plates. Those are all very good ones.
Is it
ABG,
time?
where you at?
Is it time? I want to get into the exciting part.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
How
Guys,
the people in the chat feel.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
They're watching right now. Just some of them, I noticed the competitors haven't said a word in the chat because they're just sitting there sweating.
Mr. Creamy FRS just said I have no nails left.
Yeah.
I bite my nails too.
you
Shout
go.
out to you.
Bro.
So, can we see the top 4 bracket before we get into this video? We're supposed to set up
I'm
for?
excited. I'm
We
excited.
just have to roll in.
Dude.
We just got to roll in. All right, so we're gonna get quiet, which is a rare occurrence here on the podcast.
Especially for Youssef.
And we are
No.
going to let the designer's video speak for itself. Hit us with the intro, boys. Look at the timing.
Stage 4, Battle 1. The winner is
Oh, that was fast.
Whoa!
Yo.
What?
Stage 4, Battle 2.
No way.
Oh my god.
The winner is
Let's
Oh! What a freaking matchup!
Congratulations.
That was so fast. It was like ripping the Band-Aid off.
Oh my god.
Dude. Did we have to do that so fast? That would really murdered the
Yeah,
anticipation.
you know what's actually crazy? The whole time I thought the G35 was like a grayish.
No, it's like that blue. That's what fluorescent wraps do to people.
I was like, damn, okay, it's light blue.
At least we have a better picture of it now. That's
Man, that's crazy. So we lost the FRS.
We lost the FRS.
Insane.
You should see the comments rolling in right now.
It just exploded. The comments just exploded.
Wow.
Holy shit. Okay, so we lost the
Can't
FRS.
tell if you're reading from a comment or that you're.
We lost the Evo. I'm physically fit. I'm physically unfit right now, guys. I'm physically unfit.
You know what's crazy is on both sides we had paint versus wrap, stock body versus
Wide body.
modified body.
Oh yeah, you're right.
By
And
the
now
way,
for the finale, stock body versus
all of my
heavy wide body, paint versus wrap, old school versus new school,
yep.
timeless versus like doing something weird and different. It's yeah,
By the way,
generational gap.
By the
once
way-
again, from top to bottom.
this entire TBG this year, I've noticed, has all been a generational differences.
Almost every
and it's
battle.
sick.
I like the head to head of like different styles.
Yeah. Do you know what's
I
the
love
only
this
thing?
8.6 so much, and
I
I
know.
love Jordan's friggin' LS swap.
Dude.
So this is gonna be insane.
Do you know the only thing that's in common with all of these vehicles?
They're here.
That they could all run Liquimoly oil to keep their engines healthy and safe. Thank you guys for sponsoring.
Ba-bing.
Thank you to Liquimoly for sponsoring TBG again. They're the real reason all of this happens. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, I will say though, we were talking about this earlier today, but Jordan, I think he posted on his story or on his Instagram. There was like a video of like him and his kid just on the street watching these cars drive by, and they would stop these cars like kind of like they had a lemonade stand, and they would just run up and be like, "Hey, we're in this contest. Can you vote for us?" And then they're like, "Sure," and then like that's sick. Getting your kid to do your bidding for you is sick.
He posted a video of the kids going door to door with like a flyer.
That's insane.
By the way, here at PASMAG, we do not agree with child labor, but like you do you.
Yeah, you do you.
You do you.
Luke has a good point. He says, "Don't be surprised if next year you see one of the competitors who got knocked out as the champion."
Yes.
And that is very possible
'Cause-
because behind these two are like 15 other cars that easily could have taken this. So
I'm going to be
Do with
honest,
that
the
info
voting
what you
here
will.
is very hard. I feel like, especially as a voter, because when you're just looking through them, like let's say Adam was in it for some reason, I was going to vote for his car, I'd be like, oh shit, that's
and then
a
you
cool
see all
Corolla.
the others.
And then I'm
all
like,
the
damn,
other
like maybe
battles.
we're not that good of friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I was up against one of these guys, yeah, no
You know what I
kidding.
mean? And then that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the finalists.
Yeah,
honestly.
congratulations.
Amazing.
The chat is popping off right
Jordan
now. A lot
and
of
Peter.
Congratulations.
The people who did not make it, try again next year. To be honest, you guys all had crazy builds. This was
Yes.
a really freaking hard contest. I have not seen the G35 in person. I would love to, though, hopefully
Yeah,
at
same.
some point. We have seen that AE86 in person at our Formula Drift New Jersey show at Englishtown. Make sure to come this year, everybody, and especially the Corolla. And in person, like, if you got beat by it, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, that car
I
is
think
nice.
anybody that's been knocked out by this point has to understand, like,
These are heavy hitters.
How easily that can happen.
Even if you're a heavy hitter yourself, like these are.
Clip that.
Oh man, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, no, dude. There's a bunch of people that need to come back for next year.
100%.
We really ripped the Band-Aid off there. It's just like
That was
when it comes to
insane. I
spins
wasn't
to,
ready.
like, bam, just emotional damage.
The trauma, man.
Emotional damage.
I didn't even have time to react to the first one. Yeah, I would say this might end being the closest. Julia, from the person who gets to see the votes, were they both very close battles, or did somebody blow the other out?
Did
of
we
the
get
water?
percentages,
We can be
or-
honest about that.
I actually don't. I didn't get the percentages for this battle,
Nah.
unfortunately. I didn't know until this morning who won.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So-
Okay.
But I could probably get that information.
Yeah, so maybe next week we'll show you guys how close the battles were, and especially for the last final two, we're definitely gonna have to be very open and show. Man, that's freaking insane.
So I'm just reading the chat. There's so much going on.
Yeah. I'm just seeing what's happening.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not going to say it's unexpected. Like, it's fully expected, but at the same time, fully unexpected. But I don't know what I was expecting to happen because they were both like.
I think. Which one do you think was the closer pair up?
A86 and the Evo.
Yeah.
Actually, I think both sides were pretty close pair-ups because it was a wide-body car that, quote-unquote, the younger generation would buy with another wide-body car that the younger generation would buy.
That's
versus,
true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a more mature demographic
That's
on
true.
one side. So I feel like that's the best way to put it. So I feel like both were close in their own respects.
I think both these guys were underdogs in a way. You know?
I
the
feel like-
A86
Average
was-
person might be like, oh, it's just whatever. You know, if you look at this at a glance, oh, it's just a restored AE86. Oh, it's just an Infinity with fenders on it and a wrap. You know,
You're right.
for both these to take out so many high quality cars, especially when you look earlier on in the. I think the more surprising results came early. Like when you look at who these guys eliminated first rounds of the finals.
Yeah.
second round of
First
the
round,
finals,
second round
blew
was
my mind.
insane.
So hell yeah, congratulations,
Congratulations, guys.
Peter, Jordan. Good stuff.
I just want to see what you guys are going to do. Who's going to do the funnier advertising tactic for their own car?
Yeah, now it's time to get creative. You've made it to the finals. You can get a little wild with it.
You can do some crazy stuff. Like maybe hire, do you know, like the airplanes with the banners at the end? We're buying an airplane.
Vote
as a
for me.
company. Yeah, like the Cindy, will you marry me on the beach ones?
And then on the back, it's just also vote for me on TBG.
Jordan
yeah.
posted a video. And he was in his engine bay and he was like making the car talk by like lifting the hood.
Hilarious.
And I thought it was really funny. And he's
That's
like,
creative.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah,
I'm
I gotta
making
say,
up
Jordan's
stuff.
been killing it with the promotional
Yeah,
videos.
definitely, man.
Yeah. It's been going all out. Like 2 posts a day at least.
That's the way to do
Like
it,
follow
man.
up. I'm like, okay, another one. And there's another one. And there's another one.
So, since the weather is getting better for the people that don't have car season all year round,
Yeah.
group of people, especially people that are in the northern areas, I want to talk about this. What are some events that everybody's excited for this year? Our events aside, because obviously we're most
I was gonna
excited
say the
because our
rallies.
Formula Drift events are sick, but
Yes.
those, and we haven't announced our entire calendar. So, what events? I am excited for Slammed Enough Ohio. I don't know why. It's just a good time, good people out there.
Ohio gozaimasu. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. Ohio.
I'm excited for Slammed Enough Ohio. I'm excited for Slammed Enough GAT as well.
Gat is
I'm
gonna be
really
good.
excited
Dude.
about that one.
Yeah, but isn't Gatlinburg in like
October.
yeah
It's
September,
the end of
October?
the season, yeah.
Something I've noticed, and you probably feel the same way because you go to a lot of these. The best events are the ones that are like so much more than a car show.
They're like
It's
the
like a
whole
Car
week
show is a
long.
car show. I've seen it 100 times. But then you talk about things like Grid Life or this year's first ever Formula Drift and Grid Life collab event. All the Grid Lives forever have been the coolest thing. Fuel Fest, another
Yeah.
example of like there's so much more than a car show going on. They just have everything. And I know there's a bunch that I'm missing because I can't think of them on the spot.
I think
GAT is a great
crazy
example.
one because you don't you go for the cars.
I don't
but
even
it's
have
not
to go to
about
the
cars.
show.
You don't have to
Forget
go
the
to
show.
the car.
I'm just gonna go hang out and drive around the mountains with the homies. You know?
Like that's the whole point of it, which I really like car shows that the cars are just an excuse to go and do it, and then the whole weekend is about the food and a different area and like just all of those stuff. Can't wait to. Luke says, "Can't wait to bully me on Tail of the Dragon, buddy." You have not seen me drive on Tail. It is very,
That's great.
yeah, definitely driving. I'll put it that way.
Yo, and don't even forget about the the best event of the year? Toyota Fest.
Of course, he's gonna
At the end
You
of
would say that,
June,
you would say that.
Cali. That's kind of sick. See all your Toyotas. It's probably going to be filled with a bunch of 8.6s. Like, when you think, yeah. When you think Toyota, what's the first car you think of?
A86 or like BRZ FRS.
I don't know.
Mine's like a Corolla.
I was gonna say Corolla.
I think BRZ FRS, but I've also had 2 of them.
But so then if you think of
Chaser.
Honda, Chaser,
It's just the most Toyota fun car that I can think of
that we never got.
that we don't have. Yeah, it's the allure of something foreign.
Luke says Toyota.
Don't eat the clam
fun.
chowder at Lexus.
What? Come on down to Toyota-thon.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. What events do you guys have?
Oh,
we do have
there's
a
a
few.
lot. Yeah,
we have a
there's
few.
fun.
See a bunch. Grassroots in Jersey. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Fast
Pass brings Luke to FD rounds. Luke, come to New Jersey.
Please.
New Jersey,
All you have to do is come to Toronto, and I will drive you there if I have a car that works.
Toronto.
West
Yeah,
Fest,
you
Seattle.
just said you weren't making it.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it in something. It doesn't have to be mine.
I'm gonna make
You
it
just
an
have to
event.
come here a
I will
week earlier.
buy a friggin' C6 Corvette to do the rally in and then sell it after.
Adam is rich.
Where are you gonna buy it from? Walmart? Like, how are you just gonna return it 2 days?
Amazon.ca. We can buy cars on Amazon now. No, just go on friggin' Auto Trader or whatever
Okay.
it is. Get the first cheap C6 Corvette that runs and drives.
So-
oil change, drive, come back,
You guys haven't met. So
sell.
people know me as somebody who buys cars for absolutely no reason. When we were shooting a video with my V8 FC,
Luke says, so I'll be stranded in Toronto.
so when we were shooting that video that we have on our YouTube of my V8 FC and getting it running and whatever, my brother and I impulsively bought a minivan
Yes.
that day while we were filming. We don't know why. Zero reason. We bought the van from
The
kid in
Kendrick,
that city,
yeah.
And then just a week ago, I was on Facebook. So my brother also has a Jeep Cherokee, his work car, and it has a broken front bumper. And a new front bumper is like $1,000. But I found
Damn.
a gray Jeep Cherokee on Facebook for $3,000 with a good front bumper. So I bought it. And I swapped the front bumpers on them. It was a really good deal. I swapped the front bumpers, and then I'm posting the Jeep Cherokee for $3,000 back out just with the broken front bumper.
Damn. Hey, who
I
knows?
am final boss cheap when it comes to cars.
Who knows? That might
I need
just
a new
work.
mirror cap for my X5. Watch me buy another X5 for that mirror cap.
Oh boy.
Watch me.
Oh man.
Okay, we also have Tuner Spirit in Calgary.
A lot of people want us to come to St. Louis. James,
Please.
Luke,
We don't want to go to St.
couple
Louis.
others.
Oh,
It's hot in St. Louis, man.
It's just like kind of like, what do you do there? Like,
San
Get
Luis.
robbed.
you do there like Fent? Like, there's nothing. to
No,
do.
isn't-
Somebody in New York has a license plate Fent. I see.
Isn't
that on Instagram.
what's that place near St. Louis where they throw the beads on you?
Mardi Gras?
Yeah,
That's,
Mardi Gras.
that is not St. Louis, sir. That is New Orleans.
That's-
The
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Wrong spot,
That
buddy.
is quite literally the opposite end of the continent.
Come on, man. I just want some beads, man. Come on, man.
But yeah, St. Louis sucks, so no, we will not be. Not the show, not the Formula Drift, like the area itself. Like,
Ooh.
I don't want to have to walk back to Toronto.
Should I mute his
Guys,
mic?
his
Yes,
license
mute him.
plate is May Run.
James, Diodynamics Open House, IFO, Slammed Enough, Branson, FD, and Trying Forget this year. This
Those are
man's
good shows.
busy.
Yeah.
I'll be at least
I think
one of
if
those.
there's shows that you want to go to, any Formula Drift in California,
But do they still do H2OI or is that canceled? That's
GAT is kind of
Boo.
like the new, like
H2OI.
new version of it, where it's just an. I think Slammed Enough Gatlinburg in October, and I also think that the Formula Drift X. Who is it with again?
Grid Life?
Sorry,
Grid
yeah, Formula
Life,
Drift
yeah.
X Grid Life. I feel like those are going to be
All the
three
Grid
events.
Lives are, I'm so hyped for.
And Formula Drift New Jersey. I feel like those are 4 events that are like very cool.
I've never been to a Grid Life. Have we had them locally?
Bro, no. The
Yeah.
closest is
Michigan.
usually Gingerman Raceway in Michigan.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
the first one I went to, the first ever Grid Life. And then this year, I get to go on like a different kind of mission because we're going with the MPP race team. So we go for like the actual like,
Jeez.
the racing of Grid Life, which is going to be wild to
That's
see.
awesome.
And then hopefully party afterwards.
Damn. That's kind of sick. Oh, we didn't even talk about it. Did you guys watch the F1 race over the weekend?
Yes.
I don't care about F1.
Yo, it was kind of sick.
By the way, I don't even know who was racing. 0% of me cares. If you guys told me freaking Lincoln or like Oldsmobile started a team, I would believe you. I don't know what's happening. Not my issue.
No,
If you said everybody drives a Crown Vic in F1
Very
now, I'd be like,
no
oh,
spoilers.
sick.
it was a good race, and it was at like 3 a.m. on Saturday.
It was
night.
crazy watching Ferrari make pole in qualifying.
Make
For a
pole,
moment, I was like,
and then just
and then,
lose it all.
you know, the usual
Okay.
masterclass in choking.
I think we have covered all of our topics. That was a pretty short podcast in our relativity of things, but we kind of covered it all. Thank you again to the TBG competitors for
Yeah,
signing up,
shout out
getting
you
your
guys.
votes, all of your support. You guys are awesome. Please come back next year because this was honestly a really hard competition this year. And anybody that got knocked out, like, I don't blame you for getting knocked out. Like, this was just a hard
I
contest.
don't
yeah,
blame you.
I don't think there was any
No, because if somebody
It's
had
not
like,
your fault.
any bad
No, but if
vehicles.
somebody had like a pretty bad car, I'd be like, yeah, like, you know, you got the sport, but I'm actually saying try this next time because like these were hard for
Yeah, I think once we got the like top 12, no, what was it? Top 16. Once we got the top 16,
Top 16.
no one
it
was out
kind
of place.
Like we
you know?
we weeded out all.
Like top 32, there were a few that you're like, okay, obviously this person's
Yeah.
gonna win versus that.
Yeah,
But once
yeah.
it was top 16, it was all like support and fan base. So make sure to keep coming
banger
back. guys.
after banger.
Oh yeah.
Keep coming back.
Besides, one of them's going to be champ, and they won't be in next year. That's one less slot competing against you.
Yeah.
And steal their tactics to get
So,
more
do we
votes.
find out the champ next week?
So
Is that
next
it?
week, Luke will be on with us, and
Whoa.
we'll be calling the top two. Hopefully,
Oh
have
my
him on
God.
screen with us.
Oh my
so
God,
can
we gotta
get
have,
live
like-
reactions,
And
and
Luke-
then
confetti
Luke-
poppers?
Yeah,
He's going to release the TBG Tuner Biscuits and Gravy finalist.
Tuner biscuits and
Yeah,
gravy.
so join us next week for Tuna Battlegrounds Championship Season 12 presented by Liqui Moly. The final announcement. We will have our winner, our SEMA car, our cover car, and the holder of the glory of this year's TBG competition. So hell
part
yeah.
of the elite group.
The elite group of
Elite.
12 people.
yeah.
So hell yeah, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. for your time, guys.
You
And
guys
also
enjoyed.
we did talk about the next issue coming out, 178. So I will say, pretty much as soon as this podcast is over, if you go to the PASMAG web store,
get to
the shop,
pre-order?
yeah, the pre-order is going to be up in the next hour. So we're going to post about it on our socials and everything like that. So if you do want to see, if you have submitted your car to the podcast in an earlier week, this is the issue that you want to pick up. Because most likely your car is inside this issue some way, somewhere,
Yeah.
somehow.
That's right.
It's in the issue, but
matter
then
how small.
yeah, and it is a pre-order, so we're just waiting on the printing press to kind of drop it back, give it to us.
Bro can't make a concise sales pitch. If you want your car in the magazine and you got it there, this
Buy
is the
it
issue.
now!
Buy it now.
Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
bye.
You guys are a mess.